Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on stage 97 of the Alien Xenomorph from Agora Models. Let me go ahead and get the instructions back up here where I need them. I was trying to figure out 96, 97, 98. It's been a while since I've worked on the Alien, so I was a little bit confused. Let's go ahead and get the package open, and as I've said before, package was ripped open a little bit. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute while I get this out. Make sure there's nothing left in here. So here we're going to be working on the thorax and the limbs. And I'm just looking, let's see, what do we have? 97.4 and 5. These are cartilage for the left and right shoulder. This is the back plate, or back, and it says battery compartment 3, and I can see where batteries would go in it. 97.2 is the, so this is the part of the neck. There's two of these little rubber rings. What are those? 97.7, those are sleeves. Got two brackets here. Actually, this is the neck. Oh, neck 6, neck 5. Several magnets, good sized magnets there. Just looking. Okay, so we got 2 small magnets, 6 larger ones, and several screws. And talking about magnets and things like that, I forgot to have a plate over here. So I guess what we'll do is we'll grab the Omnifixo. I don't even remember what plate I used to have sitting on the table here. I know it's a smaller plate, but since I rearranged the shop, I'm not sure where certain things are. Might have been the larger, a little bit dusty here. Might have been a larger plate over there. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and get the magnets out and separated. And the difference between these magnets are, I've got the two here are 1 millimeter thick, and the 6 are 2 millimeter thick. I'm pretty sure that these are all going to be, they're all so that the back plate will stick onto the Alien. Been a while, and kind of excited because this, like I said, this is stage 97, which means 98, 99, 100. 3 more stages after this one. So get these magnets separated. They are pretty strong. The reason, if you don't remember, I know it's been a long time since I did an Alien video. Actually looked at it. It has been just shy of a month. But I put them on here so I can grab them a little bit easier. So now that we got the parts out, let's see what they say to do. First thing they say is to take this part and put it on a part that I don't have over here on the table. So let me pause real quick and go get that part out of the storage area. Be right back. Okay, this is the part that was in storage. All the storages, actually. I've got it on a cart plus behind me. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these 4 lugs into, come on folks, these 3 slots. You see this one has 2 holes. It's going to go on here like that. And then we are going to take 97.1 or 0.10. Let's see, which ones are those? Those are the, okay, we got the 6 millimeters, and these are 16 millimeters. So the regular black screws that we've been using for a long time. We're going to put 4 of those in there. You just dump them all out right here. There will be spares. And at this point, spares are not a big deal. Because, like I said, we are very close to the end of this build. And of course, they're not going to fit using the PH1. So let's go to the PH0 screwdriver. We'll get all 4 of these started first, and then we'll tighten them all the way down. This could be, and the rest of the videos I'm thinking are probably going to be longer videos than I've done before on the Alien, simply because there's a lot going on. We are assembling him to a full single piece. Plus we have the stand to build. Come on, get on there. Got the stand to build, and I'll have to bring his tail in. It's in the other room. I don't think he'll fit completely on this table, but we'll see. It'll come close. Feet will stick out one side, head will stick out the other, but the head, when it goes on, I'm pretty sure will go on as he's standing up. I'm just curious because I feel that flexing a little bit. Oh, that's right. That was 2 pieces. That's why it felt funny on the back. Okay, so we've got that attached. Next thing we need to do is go over and get the dorsal appendage. Let me pause for a minute. Okay, I am back with the dorsal appendage. And I had a couple of magnets that were loose. This one and this one were loose on here. So I had to reattach them with the glue. Let's see. So the next thing we're going to do after we put this on there is we're going to put the magnets in here, the big ones. There's one spot, here, 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 and here. So let me see, let me make sure that's exactly what they want me to do. That is, except, okay. So the deeper magnets are going to go, or the 2 millimeter magnets are going to go on the top and the bottom. 1 mil magnets are going to go in the middle. So I'm going to do is set that on there. And I'm going to put some glue in the bottom 3 holes. I don't know if you remember this, but this glue strings a little bit. I'm trying not to have glue strings all over the place. It is super glue, but it does string a little bit. It's kind of odd. What we're going to do is just drop the magnet in just like that. Let it find its own place in here. And then push it down into the slot. As flush as possible, as flat as possible. Let me see, that one looks odd, but is it because that's actually the shape of the hole? That one's kind of, yeah, they both are sticking up like that. So we're going to put some glue in these middle 2 holes now. I guess I should leave the top off the glue. A little bit of glue in there. And like I said, it's stringing again. Let me bring a piece of paper towel over here. What I'm going to do is grab the string like that. So we'll take that one. We'll take that one, let them fall into place. I'm going to rotate this so I can see as much of these holes as possible. I've got to tilt it towards me. Actually, I'm going to get these first two done first. And by picking it up like that, makes it a little bit hard to get in there. Come on. And turn it around. A bit of a sharp edge there. We'll drop these three in place. We'll start with this one in the middle. Drops in there like it wanted to go in there. By the way, I would be remiss in not saying thank you to, I think it was Howard that bought me the OmniFixo. He bought a bunch of us OmniFixos. So really appreciate it. Have not used it for soldering yet, but I will eventually. And what I'm going to do just to make this process go a little bit faster is I'm going to use Todd Marvel PHX, his favorite substance in the whole world, which is a kicker for the super glue. Makes it set up a little bit faster. I mean, it's pretty much an instant set. That way I don't have to worry about these falling out. I also did that on the ones that had come loose. Todd hates the smell of that stuff. Doesn't bother me because I don't sniff it. Okay, so that once that is in place, we're going to take the what do they call it? The cartilage, right shoulder. I'm just looking, does it have a letter call out on it? Would be nice if it did, but there's no guarantee. Just looking at it though, hang on, I'm putting it backwards. Ah, okay. With the holes, that these are going to go into, these posts are going to go into, it should only be able to go in one direction. And it says to glue it in place once you test fit it. So once you can get it in place all the way, we'll glue it in place, making sure that one goes in place really easy. I must be missing on this one. That one's okay. Once I get it in place, and does it show it's, so what it's showing, it's not so much the posts being glued. They fit fine. Oops. Okay, so what it's showing is putting glue along these bracing points here, here, and here. Probably going to put some along here as well as down in, actually not into the posts. I'm going to put it on the, not into the holes. I'm going to put it on the posts. For that, we're going to put a little tip on the glue, a little bit more control on it. We're going to run this down here. Takes a little bit of an effort to get the glue to flow. We're going to run the glue, and it is stringing really bad. That's okay. This will not be visible. What it is as the glue gets older, it starts drying some in the bottle. I'm putting some on the post itself. Now we're going to take this, make sure we get it in place. Did not drop in the way it did before. It slid down. Now that I see where it's going to actually be, I'm going to put a bead of glue down along here as well. Doesn't say to put a bead of glue along this area. I want there to be glue there though. The direction I'm looking at it is a little bit difficult to see it. Come on, let go with that string. So get this back in place. Got that in place now. I'm going to come in here, wipe the excess out of this edge here. We're going to let it sit while I turn this side around. Pop this one back out. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to turn it this way, run the bead of glue down here like this. Just like that. And down along these bracing pieces. And this is kind of important because this is what's actually going to support the weight of the arms. Turn this around to where I can get onto these posts without gluing me. Set that over here. Get these into the pulse. Come on, get in the holes. That's the key thing. You got to get this in right. Otherwise, it won't go down. There we go. Wipe this out. Pop the magnets loose. Actually, that does work pretty well. I do want to see. Oh, a bit of glue seeped down through there onto this magnet. And that magnet there popped out now. So we're going to put some glue in here. And mostly what this is for is that is the battery cover. And the key thing about that is that I will probably wire this up for wall power anyway. Let's throw some kicker on there. And when I wire it up for wall power, then I'm not going to have to worry about these magnets coming off. I may just glue the spines on. Okay, so what do we do next? We got 2 sleeves. So we can set this aside for right now because we're going to need to be having it sitting on the table. Turn this over. I'm going to turn it over this way so that the arms are pointing away from me. And we got these little rubber sleeves. One goes on either side or on either arm. Got a cord there that I just caught on. I don't think it really matters as long as these are on here. How do I know which is right and which is left? Actually, that should be right. Yeah, this is the... Okay, here's how you really tell which side is which. This spine here is on the back. So we're going to take this I'm gonna slip it in here like this. I'm gonna make sure that the split on here is in the back. Slip that one in there. And we're gonna slip this one. That would not be good. It's not glue, but whatever it is, I don't want it to goo up the arm. Just move the wrist like that. Do the same thing with this one. Okay, so this is going to go on here like this on both sides. Lay the arm flat as best I can. Okay, carefully fit the humerus back of the shoulder like that. And then we're taking 97.1. These are the long ones, these are the short ones. We're going to take these posts, or these brackets here, and they're going to go down on here and actually capture the pivot piece of the shoulder or the arm. I can get it in place. That one's kind of tight. There goes the other one. Okay, let's see if we can get at least one started. Okay, had them lined up for a second there. Long about now, I should do technical difficulties, or not. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. What I'm doing is slotting that screw down in there. Is it catching? It is not. I don't think. Maybe. No, it's not. And the bracket's still on there. Okay, I'm going to pause rather than keep this going for just a minute, see if I can get one started. I will do the other one fully on screen once I work out what I have to do for this. So I'll be right back. As usual, something that I think is going to take a long time kind of just popped together almost as soon as I did pause the camera. Oh, that's not good. I think that one just stripped out. I think it'll be okay. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Fortunately, once this is on here, I'm never going, once I have it on the stand and it's arranged, I will not be moving it around a whole bunch. Looking at the screws that I have, now those are all the same. Okay, we'll have to work with it. Hopefully everything will work out in the end. So we're going to set this one on here. And I'm going to push this down on here. The key thing is with this is getting the posts down into the bracket. Hang on. This thing is pretty unwieldy. Let me move this glue. Put the screws over here. Let's see what we can do here. rubber grommet piece, kind of like bushing. It's almost in the way, but it's what's going to tension the arm as well so that it'll stay in one place. Come on, get on the screwdriver. Stay in place. Okay, we got that one started. Might have to see what I can do on that other one. I just don't like the way it looks right now. This one is not down at all. Wouldn't that be entertaining if I couldn't get the arms to go on correctly? Okay, I do believe that was down to where I can get the screw started. That feels like it's grabbing. Be a little bit more gentle on this side. That one's tight. That one's good. Both of those are all the way down. I still don't like that one. I wonder how deep that post goes. The fun part is going to be getting this screw back out at all. Let's see, are you in at all? No, that's not working. So let's take this one back out. This I would pause and skip, but if anybody's following along on my build and trying to use it for instructions, you need to know how to fix this if it happens to you. Trying to get that screw back out. Back a paintbrush maybe. Almost wonder if it's this screw that's bad. One screw fell out without any effort. Screw looks a little bit rough, but I'm not so sure. Let's try something here. I know I've only got 3 of these. One of them should be a spare. Just curious. Actually, let me take an unused screw first. See. Yeah, that's a little bit stripped out. Okay. Let's see if this screw is way too long to fix that. That's the problem with having such small screws. Damn it. Excuse my language. There it is. All I need is for it to fall underneath the shoulder cartilage and not be able to get it back out because of the magnet. That screw's a little bit bigger, I think. Let me see what we can do here. Can we get you to go in? And how deep? No, that's not going to work. That screw is just a little bit longer. So let's see if we can get it to go in place and catch and actually pull this together. See if we can get either of them started. Same problem we had before. Top one's kind of trying to go in. Come on. I think I might be making it worse there. I am running around the top of this thing. So let's get this screw back out. Let's try this again. Let's try moving that a little bit. See if that helps at all. Oh, that made a pretty good difference on that side. Turn this around, maybe it's the other way. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one to go in at all. Actually, it's probably not a smart idea, but I'm going to try using one of the short ones. That caught. I'm not going to turn it any further than that. I'm not going to leave it for that way for very long either, because I don't want this one to put too much pressure on it. Oh, yay. Now they're both buggered, it feels like. Yeah. Okay. This is where I have to get inventive. I will be right back. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do to fix this, because like I said, the screws are trying to be both stripped out really bad. I am going to put a bit of super glue right here on this edge. As much as possible staying just on the lug. And I'm going to take this clamp and clamp it together. While that's clamped together, we are going to throw, not that much, a little bit of kicker in there. The bottom is staying solid, so we're going to let this set for a second. Through the kicker in there, hopefully that will hold it. Matter of fact, while it's still pushed together with the kicker, we're going to see if we can screw up the glue tip. Put some more glue in there. Put a little bit of kicker in there. Move the glue out of the way. Let's see. Arm is still viable, so let's see what we got. That looks like it should be. Oh, look at that. Arm moves. This side is down mostly. Yeah, that screwed up bad. That should hold, hopefully. But now I've got the arms on here, basically. Okay, expert advice before proceeding to the next steps. Make sure the model is properly supported and necessary. Have help to maneuver the assemblies. After laying the assembly from the previous step on a suitable surface, take the legs from pack 11, stage 81, while taking care to support the assemblies. Fit the abdomen ball joint into the 3 raised screw sockets at the center of the lower edge. Wouldn't that be funny if I just put this on backwards? Or put it together upside down? Okay. So it's taking the ball joint. Set him like this. Let's see. I've got the legs over there. Let me take a look and see what's on there. Okay. So what they're saying is to set this on here. So let me see what I can do to actually arrange him to where I can do that. Let me see, the legs need to be facing up. So he needs to go on here like this. And of course, I've got the biggest part, the most important part is off camera. Legs are trying to fall off. My little cart barely fits in here. Okay. So now the legs are in the cart. Otherwise, before they were hanging off the table. So we're going to move this a little bit more center screen. We're going to take this, we're going to put it on here. It'll go. Come on. Like that. Right here, that is pushed down inside there. And then we're going to take 2 screws, 2 of these screws, which knowing what I know now, it's unfortunate there is not metal holding this together. These pieces. Make sure that is all the way seated. Take this screw, take the first one, drop it in here, start it a little bit, take the second one, do the same. Come on, there we go. And then support him and tighten the screws down all the way. There should be another piece that comes in from the front that's going to clamp that. So we have left over this neck piece. Forget what this is. But let's lift him up if we can. Man, he's heavy. Let's see. Does he clear the camera? He does not quite clear the camera. Hang on. Oh. Does he? There. He is right at the camera. So we'll take him, move him like this, move things around, try not to break things, knock things over. Move waving cat. Pull him over just like this. He's destroying the shop, as he does. Let's give it a little bit of a perspective on how big he really is. There. Like I said, he's wrecking everything. There, put the block there holding him. But pretty fair size at this point. And that, my friends, is all there is to do in stage 97 of the Alien Xenomorph. Really pretty impressed with how he's going together. A couple of issues right now, but I think everything should push together. Hopefully there's going to be something that when the front goes on, you know, when the front, the chest piece goes on. Matter of fact, let's take a look. There is not anything that is going to brace against here, but I think he'll hold together pretty okay. So, like I said, that is all there is to do in this build. I am really excited. 3 stages left to go. A lot of the next 3 stages are going to be building the base, but he's coming together. He's almost done after, I don't even know, year and a half. Could be almost 2 years. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of when I post new content, if you want to. If you don't, I'm fine with that too. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. Leave a comment. I will respond. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I will see you on the next video and/or stream.
Buckman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Buckman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models.